Hi, everybody. As you all know, who is streaming? Well, you see my profile and everything. So, not the profile, but the thumbnail for that one. So I'm going to the stream for gaming because I never did a stream before, but also it's time for me to do my first time. Okay, now let me turn on the camera. How can I turn this on? Is this button? Okay. There we go. Oh, um, we're live again. Hi, everybody. As you know, Flamin Puppy here because should I move the camera a little bit? And also, this is my brother, Top Torrent. Yellow. Yep, and also, we are doing a live stream once again because because we are doing this live stream earlier again. Yeah, of course. And also, staying with the Louds and Casa Grandes is way awesome. But have you heard? Have you heard the news? We're moving out of our old rooms now, and then planning on moving into to someone else's room because I need a roommate. So do I. Yeah, Tuptorn as well. So, okay, let's see. How is everyone doing? We got 2 people watching. Hello. Okay, I have to make sure the chat is on. Ah, there we go. Oh, hello there, George. And oh, LJ, what's up? Well, FP, why didn't you stink? Why didn't Stinkin' tell us you were doing a live stream? Oh yeah. Lincoln forgot to tell you, LJ. So you could join in the stream if you want, there, LJ. You're more welcome to. Yeah. Oh, that might be her right now. Yo, what's up, LJ? What are you doing? I'm doing the live stream. Yeah, I heard you was doing a live stream. So, I heard you was moving into your room. Okay. Oh, we got Ronnie in as well. I think Len meant to say Lincoln. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Hello there, Rob. What's up, Brandon and Little Puppy? How's it going? Yeah, Brandon, he's busy. But I'm taking over right now. Hey, yeah, hello to you too. So, you plan on doing sports and everything? Yeah. Yeah, I was just doing sports. I was thinking about doing sports and everything. So, doing some moves and everything. Yeah, you got a point right there. So, are you gonna continue with the stream? Mm-hmm. Because, have you heard we're just moving out of our old room? Yeah, I heard. Hey, at least you're getting out of that old room, you and Tough Torrent. Yeah. Cause, what happened to your bed? Oh, right. Long story. If you haven't seen the previous video about Alex Brux's plushies, because I was laying on the bed, then it automatically broke. What'd you say here? Today is Heavenly Simon Shelton Burns as Tinky Winky. God bless them. Okay. Oh, Tinky Winky. Hello to you too, Tinky Winky. It looks like everyone is just chatting in the stream. Yeah, you got a point right there. And also, And also, and one more thing, Flamin' Puppy. Yeah? Why is your name FP? Well, because that was my only name I got. Because, well, they'll name me because, and everything. Oh, Manawe, what's up? I heard you guys are switching rooms. Pretty cool, bro. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Luna. Yeah, totally. You got that right. So, what will happen is because Tough Torrent and I um huh, hello there, Mason. Okay, hi, fun puppy. Remember me? Yes, I remember you, Mason. Yeah. So Tough Torrent is gonna choose a room, and I'm gonna choose a room, but I don't know which room I could choose. But I'm gonna test out the rooms, and then Tough Torrent's gonna test the room out. No, okay, no fair. Tough Torrent wanted to switch rooms with FP. Um, yeah, yeah. Have you heard? Yeah. Sorry about that, Lana. But also, um, yeah. And one more thing, I did change my mind about that one. And what is that? I think I might. I think I might have to switch a room with you, and I might stay with you. Yeah, good point right there. Okay, Mason, Flamin' Puppy, who is your favorite Casa Grande of all times? See, that's a toughie because, okay, Lana, fine, I'll switch rooms with Zach and Wheezy then. Zach and Wheezy? Oh, cause, cause that's strange, cause you always live in a room with Lola. And also, and also, also, Tough Torrent were just thinking about it. That's why I told Mom and Dad about this. Um, okay, Lola. Yeah, why wouldn't you want to switch? Well, for once, I'm in a small room with Tough Torrent because Tough Torrent and I were just sharing rooms. Well, FP and TT get get to do it. So why can't I? Um, hey, you know what? I think you can. I think you should ask your mom. I think you ask mom and dad for this. Oh, hello to you too. Lincoln. Because FP and TT and I have something to common. We have small rooms. Yeah, true. Because Lincoln got a small room, I got a small room, but I was planning on moving because I was a little bit cramped because the bed is a little bit old. Yeah, too old. Because remember, you lay on it and fell? Yeah. At least I don't have a scratch on me. Yeah, that would be horrible. Yeah. Huggy. At last, it's not a closet. Because we need those for closets and stuff. Yeah. It's not. Well, our old room is going to be a closet, like a storage closet. Well, yeah, because our old room is going to be a storage closet. That's what mom and dad says. If you have seen from the video, I think it's called Flamin' Puppy and Tough Torrent Switch Rooms. Yeah, that's what it's called. Because I did see the Alex production short. That that Luna has a character. What was that character's name again? I think his name is Clunk. I think it is. Yeah, I never heard of him before, but yeah, but also it was just some stories and then because okay, attention everyone on the oh, wow, that's a big chat right there, Mason. That's a big chat. Um, um, character's background, naturally, which is me for my birthday. Well, then, 2 whole weeks. Well, happy birthday there, Mason. For a week, 2 whole weeks for your birthday. Congrats, bro. Congrats. Because because yeah, but only one thing for this one. I'm just glad that we're all family together. Yeah, with the Louds, Casa Grandes, your friends, your old friends, and also you got to know Manawe so well, and also and you get to help out at the mansion by doing that and everything. Because remember the times that's your first Christmas from last year. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I know. It it was so cool. I really like just doing everything because now now if I were allowed a concert grande, what would I do? Well, well, Ronnie and Lincoln would get to know each other. Oh yeah, and you get to try the tacos for the Casa Grande family. Yeah, and also you get to be a guard dog for Lana and any other friends that you have. Yeah, a guard dog. Because anyone can be scared of you with fire. Okay, because everyone will be like, ah, the puppy's on fire. Yeah, but as you know, I am Flamin' Puppy. That's my name. Yeah. And besides this, I think the Las Acosta Grandes like you just the way you are. Well, well, you are a Casa Grande and a Loud after all. You got a point right there. Got a point. I'm a Loud and the Casa Grande. I say hello, hello. And I say hola, hola. And I say yes, yes, yes. And I always say see, see, see. So, So one more thing, Torrent. Go on, I'm listening. Um, so we're glad that we have our names just right with FP and UTT. Yeah, TT for Torrent. And FP for Flamin' Puppy. That's correct. Yeah, always correct. But yeah, that's what the news is. We're just moving him out of our old room. And have to think about what we gotta do with this old bed right here. Maybe junk it or something. Because I ain't gonna leave it sitting there for a while. Because maybe I might have some help. Maybe I might have some help just getting this bed out of here. Because after I landed on it, it felt like, I mean, you hear the break of a wood because after I lay on it, I felt like, whoa. But I didn't get no bruise on me. That's why I'm Flamin' Puppy. I'm strong. I'm a puppy, and I'm grateful with flames. But also, you have to tell them all about yourself and everything. But also, talk about you whenever you was adopted by the Casa Grandes and the Louds. And also, I would never tell them all about your long story about what happened. You got a point right there. So, also, how do I get adopted? Well, simple. I got adopted by the Louds of Casa Grandes. So, for once, I was scared and nervous. So, they all asked me if I have a mom and dad. So, yeah. About what happened to my old mom and dad, I just don't want to talk about it. So, that's a good thing I got a new mom and dad. With Mr. Loud and Mrs. Loud. Yeah. Yeah, you got a point right there. Oh, Mason. I'm looking for someone to do all my jobs while I'm on holiday for my birthday. But I don't know who. Well, I'm not sure about that, but you can enjoy your holiday. I mean, everyone's all over the mansion. Well, there are some other characters that I don't know. Well, you don't know them very well because you haven't met them. Well, all the characters, but not, well, half of the characters, but not all of them. Yeah. Well, I know the Louds. I know George of the Jungle, and I know Ape, Magnolia, and Elite, Opie, and Frenchie, and Scrappy, Tails, Knuckles, and Kana, and Scrappy Doo, Scooby Doo, and also Spider-Man, and young Thomas, young Percy, young Diesel, and all the characters. But I haven't met all of them. But I met half of the characters, and also I met Cyber Benson as well. So, and I also met Manalway as well, because I did remember the times that he was attacking us, but we helped him by he make it up to us by, I don't know, what was it again? Well, it was like a party or something, I think it is. So, because remember the time that Manalway just ate up Huggy? Right. We still had to get Huggy out of Manalway. But that will wait till later. Yeah, that will wait till later. But also, but also, yeah, yeah. I'm glad that I'm having a family with everyone. Cause I'm glad I'm hanging out with Lincoln. I'm glad I'm hanging out with Ronnie Ann. I'm glad I'm hanging out with Carl, CJ, and Bobby, and Manoe, and Lana, Lola, and all the Loud siblings in the Casa Grande families, and helping them out. But hey, but only one thing I help out. I help out with. This is like an awful job for me, but I got used to it. Changing Lily's diaper. Yeah, at least you are a good brother after all for Lily. Yeah, but also only Lily said his only word. He said, "Flamin' puppy." Yeah, but that was a cute. That was cute. I bet what she said. Yeah, that was kind of. That was very cute. I mean, also, but also, I wish I was alive and everything. Well, you are alive. I was in a voice recording. Well, test out the voice and everything. So doesn't mean there's no button right behind me. Yeah, you get a point right there. All right. I've heard that the Mixels met the characters from Zootopia. What was that? Uh, which is Judy, Hops, Nick, Wa- Wild, Wiley, Gary, and D Snake, and Nibbles. Um, Maple Sticks. Okay. 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 About the characters, I don't know who they are. Yeah, I don't know who they are either. But also, well, you'll get to see them very soon. Yeah, I hope so. And also everyone else I haven't met before, because I met half of them, but not all of them. And also, I just like how we have everything else. So, and also, let's get on with the facts and everything. We're gonna go to we're gonna go to 1 to 7. All right. So, you ready? Cause I'm ready. Are you ready, Tough Torrent? Yep. I was born ready. All right. So, fact number 1. So, when I was a Casa Grande in a Loud family, I also spent time with my family and brothers and sisters whenever I spend time with them. So, who I spend time the most is Lana Loud. Yeah, because she showed me around to see how she took care of her pets, and then playing in the mud, and digging through the trash can and everything else like that. And man, if I was having fun and everything else like that, that will be very hilarious. Yeah, it will be very hilarious. All right. So, fact number 2. Why is my last name Casa Grande and Loud? Well, some thought so I was I was adopted by the Laza Casa Grandes. So, cause last year they were fighting over me to see who I want to stay best. But also Judge Poobie just told me that they had to do this separately. But I love them both. So so my only chance is I can go see both of them as well. And everything else. So that's how it happened. Okay, so fact number 3. How do I stay in this room, me and Taltorin? Well, I don't got a room, so it's been like a year ago after I was staying here. Well, this is like last year from 2025 because I was staying here in this lonely looking room, which is small. And how did I get this bed? Well, let's just say it's all cozy and everything. Since a few years passed, like it's 2026 now. Look at my bed now. It's like old and rusty and also I was laying on it and then I fell, just like you see in the other video. And how long I've been staying here? Maybe like 1 year ago. Yeah, 1 year. And then we decided to move into to any rooms, but we had to decide yet because I have enough time to pack. And then so mom and dad said I can stream while I'm packing. Okay, so okay, here we go. Fact number 4. Top Torrent's name. Well, how did Tup Torrent got a name? Well, got a name, all right. His only name is Tough Torrent. But also, we also call him Flamin Puppy's brother, which I called him because he doesn't got a name. But finally, his name got revealed. But also, but Tough Torrent was scared that everyone's gonna make fun of him about that name, Tough Torrent. Yeah, that was true, but no one's making fun of me now. Thank goodness. Yeah. But right now, we stick in our names to Flamin' Puppy and Tough Torrent. But also, the Lounge and Casa Grandes always called us FPNTT, which is our names are Flamin' Puppy and Tough Torrent. You got that right. Ha, that's cool. So, fact number 5. Why am I on fire? Well, I was like this. Yeah, I was like this after I was a plush. Well, you see me closely, I'm not really burning. I'm a plush. And also, and after this, I'm already flammable and everything else like that. So, that's how I got my name, Flamin' Puppy. Because I wish I have a real name, but I don't. This is my only real name, Flamin' Puppy. And then the only name, FP. Yep, and TT, and Top Torrent. Yeah, got the point right there. Alright, fact number 6. How old am I? Well, I can't count how many years it is, so let's just say I'm older, not too old, but let's just say I'm a little bit younger than the Louds. Yeah, that's how it is. Okay. Um, I've got a question. What's your question there? Okay, let's see what you got here. For for you two, have you two watched the Together live stream with with when Pommy went crazy? Not not quite there, Mason. Not quite. But I haven't seen it. That's when that's when gaming and when everything else like that. So yeah, I did remember, but I was in it, but everything. So yeah, okay. On to the final one. Fact number 7. Well, I hate to say this, but well, my only real name is Flamin Puppy. Flamin Puppy. Yes, I'm flammable. Yeah, I'm flammable, guys. So, my ability is help out everyone when they need me. Well, my only ability is I can start up a campfire by using my breath. And then also, when I sneeze by accident, sneezing flames can come out. Like I chew, and then the flames will come out. But also, one question. Is the mansion flameproof? Well, yes it is flameproof. So, it's flameproof for me though. Yeah, you got a point right there. Yeah. So, the story is why is Tug Torrent a red skull? And how was he talking? Well, for once, you haven't seen from my old videos from the second channel and the main channel. Well, you did see Tug Torrent a lot, but without a name. So I was trying to hide this from everyone, but the truth is revealed thanks to me and everyone else. So yes, and this name Tug Torrent, and also I am Flemma Puppy Loud and Tug Torrent Loud. And I'm the only Casa Grande. Yep, and Tug Torrent, the Casa Grande. Yeah, you get the point. So, Tug Torrent Casa Grande. Yep, and also Flamin' Puppy Loud. Yeah, and also, okay, what's your question there? Okay, will the mansion will have lots of butlers and servants around the world to help us keep the mansion clubhouse running smoothly? Well, we got chives in the Hovis. Well, they've been telling me all about them, but one truth is, I haven't met them. Yeah, none of us met them. None of us met them. But I heard everyone's just talking about them. But we haven't met them. Yes. That's the truth. So, Tug Torrent, Yes. One thing for only, but I think Tough Torrent and I were just good brothers for at least 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. Well, that's when he was alive. And also having the body and everything. That's true. That's really, really true. So, yeah, cause, because, because I was just hanging out with Tuptor right there. I was just talking to him while I was just getting ready for school and everything. But yeah. So, did you learn something? Well, yes, I did learn something today. What'd you learn? I learned about cooking. Cooking classes. Cooking classes? Gee whiz. What are you, a chef? Sort of. well, well, the other classes are just having good fun. Okay, what's your message there? Can I be a can I be friends or should I mate with you two since you two are cool and awesome? Well, sure, we'll be friends. Right, Top Torrent? Yep, you got that correct. Yeah, you're my amigo. Ah, I'm just glad I'm just a gossip running aloud. But also, but also, I have a lot to learn and everything. Sorry about that. I'm just continue packing. Just cause I have a lot to do in this room. Yeah, because because I had to decide which room I had to take. But but I don't want, and I just don't want. I just want to spend time and say have someone to talk to, and also that's it. I'm just stuck here talking to Tough Torrent right there. I was I was a little bit lonely. Yeah, so am I. After after Flamin Puppy has to leave and had to go to school and go to a road trip or something. Well, I was going with Flamin Puppy because I had to go to a road trip after we go on our family vacation. Well, well, that is whenever Flamin Puppy goes to school, and whenever the school bus had arrived and everything. Yeah, you got a point right there. So, I was just thinking that Flamin' Puppy can have a school day with the school students. Yeah, that's when my first day of school I've arrived. Because if you haven't seen my most embarrassment of all, well, Tough Torrent goes to school with me. Then I got a little bit embarrassed and got taken away. But that's over with. And I promised them I'd never run away again. And I won't be able to be mean ever again. Am I right, Tough Torrent? Yes. Yeah, you're right. You're right. And also, I did apologize about what happened and everything. For, for being a dummy and everything else like that. Yeah. but that's over from the past, but not to worry. So I was just thinking that Tough Torrent and I were just having good families. So, what is my favorite family? Well, it's everyone in the mansion. Well, Manalway's family, and also Lana's family, and also everyone else's family, but also everyone else, but also who I spend time the most is also, and also when I need a little bit of practice for doing push-ups and stretching my legs. Yeah, stretching out my legs like this and stretching out two legs like this. Like that. And stretch out the other leg like this. So, who taught me? LJ. Well, Len Lau Jr. She taught me how to do some exercises and stuff like that. Well, it's called a warm up. Like getting a warm up, like doing push ups and stuff and some stuff like that. But I I had to agree. I was going to, because once I was with the families, I also watched LJ playing baseball. Yeah, baseball. And also football as well. And dodgeball and soccer ball and some kind of sports like that. But also, I just liked LJ whenever she plays sports and doing exercises. Yeah, for once, for once, she can also be. She could be a sister sometime, but also she also challenge anyone. Yeah, she always challenge anyone. She also challenges everyone. Um, LJ, Len Jr. Is the mas is the master of sport is the master of sports. Yes, exactly, Mason, exactly. Lin Jr. is the master of all sports. Exactly. That's why I love her as a good sister. And also, you have seen from my only video yet, it's called, oh, I don't want to say this, but it's Flamin' Puppy's old dad. Yeah. But also, I just don't want to talk about him. No, 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 no. I just don't want to talk about him. Yeah. But besides, that's only a a guy in a costume. Yeah. 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 Just some girl in a cowboy costume. Well, well, she. But also, her. Well, it was a girl that looked like Red from from Team Back from Team Rainbow Time Blade Time. Yeah, exactly. Well, I never met her before, but also she was about to return me to his previous to the owner, my old dad. I think I think my old dad just set him up. Just set her up and then also trying to bring me to him because they all waited when I was grown up and then also then decided to take me away. That's when I was abandoned at the mall. But I managed to leave and find my way out to the exit. Yeah. Good job, Flamin' Puppy. Good job. Thank you. Oh, I'm just glad I'm just being allowed to Casa Grande again. Yeah. Well, let's see who we got here. Let's see who was the only one who chatted. Okay, let's see here. We got we got all of them. We got all of them in the chat. We got George, we got Rob, and also we also have um Mario Mar what now? Mar 139R? Yeah. We also have one of them. He said hi. But hello to you too. But also I was just hanging out. But also yes. And yes, my real mom and dad is Mrs. Loud and Mr. Loud. Well, yes. Also, that was pretty cool. Okay, what'd you say there? Do you know that there is going to be a new villain that is eventually of all villains in Alex Productions? His name is Hallwang in Ho or Inho for short, but everyone mostly called him as the front man. I never heard of that character, but I never heard of that villain before, but also that was a worst villain of all. Yeah, the most worst villain. Got a point right there. So yeah, I never heard of Frontman before, but also a Frontman villain. But yeah, I'm just glad. I'm just glad that everything's gonna be grateful for 2026. But also, speaking of 2026, there will be a new VHS opening that's called like a Valentine's one. So there will be a Valentine one on the VHS opening. But you have seen that Kana and Scrappy were kissing right across the VHS screen. Well, the screen, that is. So, and on top of it, there's a heart that says Happy Valentine's Day. So, stay tuned for that one because this is going to be a great one. Yeah, the most great one. Mostly the great VHS openings. Yeah. But these VHS opening with Tub Torrent is on, well, they're not really kid tapes. They're really adult tapes from the real, but these are real tapes from humans and something like that. You know, real people? Yeah, real people. But they have curse words and some of this, well, something like that. But also, you never met them. But also, these are like old adult tapes. But also, you mean adults for your moms and dads, uncles, and something like that. But also, some of these days, they're like old 1990s and 70s and something like that. But also these here are just not Disney's, not these are not Disney's, they are not DreamWorks, they are not really but they're Paramounts, but not kid ones. Yep, not kid ones. But we only do Nick Jr. and then we only do the Nick Jr. and Hit Entertainment of the Nickelodeons and Nick Jr. But also, guys, stay tuned for more VHS openings and DVD openings. Because George, is that what his name is? George Cruz? Yes. His name is George Cruz. Exactly. But also, we also did some Moe's VHS openings, but also, we're gonna go get more VHS. We're gonna go get some VHS tapes, some kid ones that you haven't seen before. Yeah, stay tuned for that. But also, guys, you haven't seen the Disneys and DreamWorks and some stuff like that. But also, stay tuned for all those cartoons and something like that. Yeah, cartoons. And also, for George Cruz, yeah, George Cruz, yeah, for George. Let me talk to him real quick. Hey George, if you're watching this, I think gaming just uploaded some, well, mystery episode ideas. Is that what you call it? Yes. Yeah, mystery episode ideas. So George, gaming just uploaded some mystery episode ideas. I think it was like a part 249. Yeah, 249. Yeah. So that's what we do. Just do some mystery episode ideas. But also, whenever we have some early episode ideas, just not mystery ones, but the new episode ideas, not mystery ones, but George always requested some new episode ideas. Not the mystery ones, but episode ideas. I miss, gaming missed some episode ideas from the past, and whenever he does that. Well, he requested from Callie as well. Yeah, from Callie. But also, Callie's Squid Sister, she's also good as well, and also gaming helped him out, and then also helping good friends out and something like that, but also yeah, Flamin Puppy. Only one thing. Will there be any Flamin Puppy episode ideas? Well, you'll soon find out. Top Torrent. And will there be Top Torrent episode ideas as well? Of course. But also, George can do the episode ideas. Yeah, George will. Because George is our friend. He always do YouTube videos and something else like that. But also, how long gaming was here? Maybe like 18 years. Or 17 years. I think 17 years ago. Maybe like 18. Maybe like 18 years ago. Because I was just thinking about having my own series and something like that with the Louds and the Casa Grandes, and maybe so if I was in the Loud House, that would be very hilarious. And the Casa Grandes. I wish I was in that episode as well. You know, I was dreaming I was in an episode called The Loud House in the Casa Grandes. Well, these are crossover episodes. Yeah, I just wish I was in an episode in the Loud House. And also the Casa Grandes. Well, you never know. You never know. You never know there will be an episode from the Loud House and Casa Grandes. Maybe they might put you for a lot of years. Because that'll take years after the Loud House can put you in. Well, come to think of it, me as well. But they might have to think about putting you in a Loud House character, which is your cartoon version. You got a point right there. But I'm a plushie version. I'm a freaking plushie version. If I was in a Loud House in a Casa Grande series, that will be freaking hilarious. Yeah, it will be freaking hilarious. But we wasn't in it. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Well, Alex Productions is the home of crossovers. Well, you got a point right there. You got a point. But also, I was dreaming. I was dreaming about I was in a Loud House and then having my own series with the Loud Casa Grandes. But also, but also, whenever I was meeting everyone, but also, whenever they say something about me, whenever I was hanging out with a Loud or a Casa Grande, they always say, they always say, your dog needs to be in a leash. And gosh, I hate that. Because I never run away. I never run away from ever. Besides, well, they got a point right there, but also, being in a collar and a leash, that is really ridiculous of you. But you're a talking puppy. Exactly. Yeah. If I would say something to anyone, I say, listen here. I don't need a leash and a collar. But also, I like myself just the way I am because I was just like having good old fun with my family. Because I never run away from anyone. That's what I always do. Got a point. Well, if my collar was on me, but I would have burned it so easy. But also, will water just put me out? Let's find out. Am I put out? Nope. You're flame proof. Exactly. You don't put me out very easy. See that? That's because I'm a flame proof puppy. Because you can't put me out. Because once I'm on fire, stays on fire. Not even the house. Not even the house. Well, also, the mansion is flame proof. So not to worry about it. I ain't gonna burn down the mansion. Because the mansion is flame proof. Yeah, flame proof. Flame proof. Yeah, a flame proof everything and something else like that. Well, well, except for everyone else. Except for everyone else. Yeah. Yeah, everyone, whenever I touch someone, they'll burn their hands so easy. But also, and remember the time that you got your tongue stuck in a lamppost? Oh yeah, that was very stupid of me. But you fall for young Diesel's dares, triple dog dares. Oh yeah. Let's not talk about that because that's so embarrassing for me. But also, yeah, if Flamin' Puppy was moving in a room. So, yeah. Okay. So what you say there? Um, well, let's see here. Have you ever prepared in the Alex Productions game show versions of Brain Rush and Scatini or Fetch with Rough Man? Yeah, I never heard about them. I never heard of these game shows before. Neither do I. But also, well, everyone's kept on talking about them. They was in it. Well, we wasn't. Yeah. But I can't wait to meet some other characters along the way. Yeah. But also, you can meet some total drama characters along the way. Yeah, total drama characters. Um, one more question. Are you scared of Duncan? Am I scared of Duncan? Well, well, you got a point from Duncan. Duncan's tough and also have the only look on his face and everything else like that. So, yes. Have you seen how tough he is? And also, whenever I saw him, I felt like he's rough and tough. Like he's one badass looking man. And also come up with this like flaming girl. Flaming girl. Don't tell me. Don't tell me she's on fire and everything. I have to get to me some water. Flaming puppy, calm down. Calm down. No, the flames ain't real. Oh, whew. Besides, it's flame proof anyway. But also, her hair, not on fire. Just the color of her hair. Oh, right. So, yeah. I never heard of I never heard of this girl that Duncan hangs out with. Um, what was her name again? I forgot. I forgot either. So give me a chat. What was Duncan hanging out with? But I forgot her name or something. Cause I never met her or something like that. Well, I think Duncan calls her doll face and everything. Doll face? Yes, doll face. I don't know if that's her name or not. Well, trust me. I seen it. Everyone else sees it. Well, well, you never met them. We never met them. Well, half of the characters, but not all of them. Right. Totally forgot about that. But guys, give me a chat. Who was Duncan hanging out with? Because I never heard of her. Top Torn didn't heard about her. But also, Duncan calls her Dollface or something. But I never heard of them. Heard of her and everything. Neither do I. Hmm. Well, certain thought I was just. But also, you might get ready to move out here soon. Yeah. So, you got every stuff packed yet? Well, not yet, talk to her. I was about to get started. Well, you get that point right there. While I'll look at the chat for you. Oh, thanks, Tatora. You're my best brother ever. Yeah, so are you. Okay, so I was just saying about this. So why Flamin' Puppy and I were moving out of this room? Because it's a little bit cramped in here for us. Well, there's no room for the two of us right here because I'm a little bit cramped and well, I'm a skullhead. What the hell am I thinking? Well, well, Flamin' Puppy is just packing things and everything, so nothing too major. Well, but also, well, Flamin' Puppy's gift is like a fan of his. So his only fan he likes the most is Kiss. So if you never heard of Kiss, it's like a rock and roll band and something else like that. Because rock and roll bands like Kiss, they always like rock and rolling and everything. So that's why Kiss is like the best rock and roll band for Flamin' Puppy. Because because Flamin' Puppy loves Kiss. Don't you, Flamin' Puppy? You got that right to Torrent. So that's why he got his lunchbox for school and his own backpack and something else like that. So that's why he kept his merchandise of of Kiss, his poster, his alarm clock, stuff like that. And he get to see the real Kiss for his birthday. Yeah, I'll never forget about that. Cause Kiss is like my favorite rock and roll band. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Since you're packing, I'll read the chat for you, Flamin' Puppy. Okay. Okay. Let's see what you say there, Mason. Okay. Also, stay tuned for more 3 new Alex Productions game shows coming soon. The new game shows are Trapped, Phantom, Forever, Wipeout, Alex Productions Editation, and Splatlight. Alex Productions Editation. Well, never heard about those games before, but you know how the story is. But also, never heard of those game shows, but also, we'll get used to them. I'll take it. I don't know about Flaming Puppy, but you know how Flaming Puppy is. But also, very busy packing. Yeah, very busy packing. Because once that camera is rolling, because we're live, because we're also hanging out together as good brothers. Yeah, good brothers indeed. So to it. Okay, I think I got two more. Get the second box. Ugh, jeez. Okay, this is the last one. All right. All right, there we go. Whew, nice. Yeah, very nice. But also, Flamin' Puppy, you could be my great brother and all, but also, I think everyone else loves you. Yeah, I'm sure they do. Well, Lincoln loves me, and Lana loves me. Well, my other sisters love me, and my brothers, sisters, um, my mom and dad, and my abuela, my abuelo, and uncles and aunts and something else like that. But also, I like hanging out with families. Yeah. But also, you also have a good friend. Yeah. Also, but also, you haven't seen my own brothers and sisters. I also have. Well, they're different, but not with the Laos and Casa Grandes, but they're different. Well, what I was thinking about is like, well, you have seen them from the video. Well, while the Laos siblings are just helping adopting them and see what their names are. Yeah, you got that right. Brothers and sisters for life. And also, they get used to the Laos and Casa Grandes. Yeah, so many brothers and sisters I got. Yeah. So, you got new friends, old friends. Yeah, oh, speaking of friends, let me tell you the story how I met my old friends. The Harley brothers. Well, not the Harley brothers, but Harley riders. Well, the Harley riders. They're like a biker gang, and also you have seen them from the episode, say Tayo and the Harley riders. Well, they're my old friends. Well, Tough Tori and I were friends with them. The Harley riders. And also, Tough Tori and I were good friends. Yeah, good friends forever. Got the point right there. But also, I'm just glad they're back. Well, certain reasons. But also, whenever you're old friends, the Harley riders, they could be friends with you and me. But I don't know about everyone else. Yeah, it'll take a very long time if if everyone get used to the Harley riders. Well, they're my old friends, and so is Torrens' old friends. They're our old friends. But also we also hang out with new friends and everything. So since we have time, after I was hanging out with my old friends and everything, so that's why Tep Torrent was a biker. Yeah, I was a biker. And also hanging out with dudes and something else like that, but also doing crazy stuff and stupid stuff like that. And you know what it is? And you know what it is from Tuck Torrent when he was a human doing a wheelie in front of a cop. Yeah, that's his worst one that he ever done. Yeah, my only worst one yet. But yeah, well, Tuck Torrent's motorcycle got recovered, and also right now they're all working on it because you have seen from the other video whenever Tuck Torrent lost his motorcycle after he was in a crash. Well, that was a very, very long time ago. Yeah, a very long, long time ago. That's when I was burnt thanks to this annoying orange EXE, that little, that little, little psychopath of a fruit. He really hates annoying orange EXE. But, but, hey, let me tell you a secret about Tuck Torrent. Whenever he sees the real annoying orange, like, like the real orange, then yes, he will, he will confront orange, the real one, not the EX1E one, only the real orange only. And then also, he thinks he always thinks that that's annoying orange EXE, but also the real orange is here. But also, so I have to give you a heads up for orange. So, yeah, yeah. If I see orange, watch what I can do. Well, well, about that, but also I don't want to hear it. But also, I don't want to talk about orange and something else like that. But also, if I see orange, watch what I can do. I'll tear the living face out of him and peel it and make it look like orange juice and sodas. Well, see what I meant? The reason annoying orange EXE is made him this way, that's why he thinks orange is like the cause of it. So that's why he smashed every orange with his head. So that's why he hates orange so much. Yeah, very annoying and also very stupid, like a psychopath of a fruit. Well, Tuctorin, let's not talk about it, okay? Everything will get worse on you. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Let's not talk about him. And also, if I hear his voice once again, watch what I can do. I'll zip the living crikeys out of him. See what I meant about Tough Torrent? He really hates annoying orange EXE. And don't get me wrong, he hates orange as well, the annoying orange, the real one, because he thinks annoying orange is the real EXE. But I don't want to talk about it. Everything will get worse for him. Yeah. Okay, so what do you want to do? I don't know. Well, since you're packing and getting your things ready, shall you end the stream here? Yeah, soon. But right now, I had to read the chat just in case we leave, because I had to get finished packing, and then and had to figure out which room I had to do. Besides, because I wish I wish I had a room for myself when I have company. Yes, exactly. But also, um, anyone in the chat right there before I leave. Well, before Tough Tour and I will leave the chat, the stream that is. So we'll wait until we leave and get finished packing, because I'm happy. Tough Torrent's happy. Yep. And also, we're also happy for each other. But remember, make sure you like and subscribe for more Alex Productions. Yeah, subscribe for Alex Productions. Besides, this is Flamin' Puppy stream after all. Well, this is my first stream I ever did. Well, my second stream. Well, go to me first stream whenever no one's around. And also, I was in the stream as well. Well, my first stream, that is. Yeah, exactly. But also, yes, I am gonna go because I have a lot of had to clean out my old room and then take Tup Torn with me, and then also, yeah, and also Tup Torn and I were just talking, and then also I thought I was bored, so I decided to make a stream up because I like doing streams with you guys, because you guys are my friends and YouTubers. So subscribe to Gaming Candy Scooby Trick or Trek with Cormac Do, the YouTube name that you're in now. And also, time for an extreme challenge. So, what we did here, we did an update for Gaming Candy Scooby Trick or Trek McCormick Do. So, the new profile is very perfect with all the characters in it. And also, what really happened is really, really true. Because 2026 has come around the corner, because we was just planning on doing some characters and VHS openings, but only one thing for 2026. I hope there will be new VHS openings and DVD openings coming soon. Yeah, VHS openings, DVD openings. I wish I was one. Well, you'll get one. You'll get one, Tough Torrent. You'll get one. So, any last chat before we go? No one? No one at all? Not even a famous YouTube stuff or something else like that? Or any questions or something else like that? Okay. Oh, we got a chat from Masonry here. Do a shout out for Davey. Oh yeah. Shout out to Davey the OC. Okay. And Davey the Animator, 2006. So yeah, shout out to him. Yep, shout out to him. But also, we also hear about this YouTuber and everything else like that. And also, um, hello Ellie Shorts, what's up? I was about to leave, but also, we'll stay in chat. But also, I was getting tired anyway, but also, getting ready to pack up and everything. But who was Ellie Shorts? Oh, that was Ellie Shorts. Because it's like a YouTuber that knows Davey very well. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay then. Oh, jeez. I'm I'm tired. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm tired as well. Yeah, me and you both. I got tired for talking and getting all those stuff moved and something indie stuff like that. And that right there is a better thing I had to do right now. So okay. Um Ellie Shorts, so I have a friend of mine who owns a VHS tape of Toy Story 2. Oh, that's cool. Because we already did a VHS opening of Toy Story. Well, Toy Story 1. Because that was a cool VHS opening of that one. Yeah, very cool. But we'll check it out. But we'll check it out here soon. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, and also Mason say, "How's it going, Ellie?" Well, he said, "Sup, Ellie? How how's it going?" So, yeah, but we'll stay here and chat and see what you all were talking about. So, yeah, it is good. Yeah, it is good. But also, so I had to go. See ya. Okay, see ya, Mason, because I had to go too. Just, I'm just I'm just having good old times and something else like that. But also, I love having my family with me. The Louds, Casa Grandes, and something else like that. Yeah, Casa Grandes and Loud families are your families. And also, well, there's some families who loves you because this is what you call puppy love. Yeah, puppy love. And besides, you were there for them. Yeah, I was. Yeah, yeah. Flamin' Puppy? Yeah, the chat. Oh, right. Um, by the way, there is a lot of VHS tapes of Dora on eBay. Whoa, on eBay? Wow, I had to check that out here soon. But also, we don't got no money right now. But I'll soon check it out. But also, yeah, because eBay is like the fantastic day to do. So yeah, but those tapes right there, they're not really adult. They're not really kid tapes and children's tapes. They're really adult tapes from real life. Because those are the ones that Tough Torrent is sitting on. But we did a couple VHS openings from 2026. Yeah, yeah, all six of them. Yeah, six of the VHS opening. But there will be another one coming in February. Well, you have to stay tuned for that for February 14th. Yeah, February 14th. of that VHS opening that you're all waiting for Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. You know, you know one thing? Yeah, for only one thing. Yeah, what's that? For only one thing, if you haven't seen the mystery episode ideas, I was I was in shock. Yeah, you was in shock. Yeah. Okay. Also, there was a VHS tape of Subumafu. Oh wow, Subumafu. Okay, but it shares with a show in the tape that Y only owns. Ollinger owns. Oh, fantastic! I love Subumafu. So do I. So, yeah. I was just, yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Someone's just walking through the door right there. Yeah. But, I'll soon check that out. Well, gaming will check it out, but right now he's busy. But I'm the voice. Well, who voiced Flamin' Puppy when I was here? Well, gaming himself. Well, once I'm in George's channel, he'll voice me as well. Well, Georgia Gaming will voice me as well. And me. Yeah, and Tuptorn as well. Because this is gonna be a best one ever. Am I right? Yeah. Well, all the VHS openings will be coming up very soon because 2026 is around the corner, and also really cool, isn't it? Yeah, 2026 is very cool. But also, we have to do some more DVD openings and VHS openings together, since we got a DVD player and VCR. Yeah, right. Okay. Little puppy? Yeah, chat. Right. Okay. Sorry about that. But also, by the way, okay, by the way, so the real line member that played Sabumafu is dead now. Oh, jeez. Jeez, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, that was kind of sad. I felt like I was gonna cry right now. Uh, and I felt like I was gonna cry right now. Oh, jeez. Why my life and everything? FP. Yeah, why my life right now? FP. But also, someone is dead in my whole bite. FP. It's alright. It's just a very long time. It is? Yes. Well, Limmer just voiced Sabu. Oh, right. Okay. I felt sad. I felt I was gonna cry. Well, don't. You worried me too much. Even so, your louds are worrying about you. Whenever they see you crying, they felt like, "What's wrong, Flamin' Puppy? Who bullied you?" or something else like that. Oh, right. Yeah. Well, guys, I had to end the stream right here. So, yeah, make sure you like, subscribe for more Alex Productions, comment down below, and also, I want to say to you guys, keep on flaming. Yeah, and keep on scalding. Yeah, what he says. Well, well, well there, Flamin' Puppy. It's your first time just ending the stream. Mm-hmm. But, is there any one last chat before you go? Yeah, yeah, right. Is there any one last chat that before we go? Yeah, any last questions? Um, oh, yes. Um, Ellie Shorts. Yes, I am. Um, yeah, what's your question there, Ellie Shorts? Yeah, yeah, what's your last question? Cause, cause Tuptor and I had to go. Just take your time chatting. Because, okay, so how many VHS openings do you first own? VHS tapes that did you first own? Well, there's a lot of VHS tapes. Well, there was a lot of them, but also gaming has his own VHS tapes. Well, they're in storage right now, but also never get them out. We also lost them as well. But yeah, he lost them. But we're getting new ones here soon. So yes, that's what we're gonna do. So yeah. Alright guys, I'm gonna end the stream here, everyone. So I'm Flamin' Puppy and I'm Tuck Torrent. And this is Flamin' Puppy, Casa Grande and Loud. And Tuck Torrent, Loud and Casa Grande. And we'll see you next time. See ya! Bye bye! See ya! Now, how do I do this? You just hide the camera and then mute it. Oh yeah, right. Oh, bye Ellie.